All right, today I'm going to show you how you can use this 25 volt battery from LiTimes to charge just about anything in your shack, off-grid living, all that kind of stuff. Stay tuned, I'll show you how. All right, why do we have a 25 volt battery in a 12 volt world? All right, ham radio, all the electronics, everything I just about use, anything that you use is 12 volts, not 25. Now I got a little dirty little secret that I've been doing for the last little while with these guys that has been giving me the ability to charge just about anything not using solar panels. That's right, where do we got it here? I'm using this MPPT charge controller, and before we get too carried away, watch this, we'll show you how it works. All right, so how do we do this? First, you got to understand the principles of solar collecting and a solar controller. Take an MPPT charge controller with your solar panels, which put out about 24 to 100 volts, depends on how they're arranged. All right, that voltage and current is going to be transformed into a magical 14.7 roughly to charge your 12 volt battery. Simple, right? Now what if we have a 25 volt battery? What's the use for it? Well, we use it for a trolling motor, but this is where the trick comes in, and this is why I'm making this video. Get your solar panels, toss them out. We're not going to use them, all right? We're going to replace it with the 25 volt battery. Remember, I said the charge controller wants a 20 to 100 volt input. We're going to take that 25 volts from the battery, we're going to convert it, and we're going to charge our 12 volt battery. All right, or a 14.7, 13, you get the hang of it. Okay, so you're gonna ask me why? Why don't we just use a solar panel? Why buy a battery?
Solar power is an excellent way to charge batteries, but it cannot always be relied on as the only energy source. The sun is highly variable, cloud cover, short winter days, snow on panels, shading from trees, and the angle of the sun can all dramatically reduce solar output. In places like Saskatchewan, it is common for solar production to drop for several days in a row during storms or long winter periods. Because of this, many off-grid systems include additional charging options to maintain reliability. Using a battery as part of the system allows you to store energy when it is available and provides the ability to integrate another fail-safe charging method, such as a generator, vehicle alternator, or grid charger. This redundancy ensures that critical equipment can continue operating even when solar conditions are poor.
So this guy right here weighs about, I weighed it, 42 pounds, right? 42 pounds, and capacity on it, let's have a look at it, almost 2,600 watts. To charge this up, it's going to take us about, on a good day, really bright, maybe a day. In Saskatchewan, northern climates, not that much sun. You got rain, even in the southern climates and all that. This could take 4 to 6 days. Yeah, it's a long time, right? So, using this as your charging station, I call it a rain barrel. We're going to be actually using this to charge all our other batteries. Now, you guys, if you're out there and you're a prepper, you're a ham operator, anything, you have a lot of different batteries. You don't have to just rely on your solar panels. You can use your charge controller and you can charge your other batteries. So let's show you right now. Let's get it all set up. So we got our 25 volt battery from LiTimes. Now I'm going to also put a plug in right now. March 25th to 31st, they're having up to 50% off sale on their website. So go visit them. This is the perfect time to go pick one of these up. Great sale. So go check it out. There's a code below and the links are all in the description. All right, so let's take this 25 volt battery and the magic of camera, I got their other one, their 230 amp hour 12 volt one. What we're going to do, we're going to take our Victron solar controller. Now I recommend this one because it's low noise, it's great for radio. When you put it on, I'm not getting any harmonics on my bands. This is the perfect controller. Say it's really small, it's 20 amps. You know why it's so small? Because it's very efficient. It doesn't produce a lot of heat. Perfect application. We're going to take our battery lead here on the 12 volt. We're going to hook it up to the battery side. The lights are flashing. We got the battery powered up, okay? Then we're going to take our PV, which is going to be our 25 volt, we're going to hook it up to the PV side. Let me get a little bit of a spark, but we'll see what happens. There we go. Okay, get that set aside, make sure nothing's shorted out. Now, let's open up the app and let's see what's happening. There's the app right here, not for LiTime, but we got the app for this. Here's my guy. Now you can see on the app, we are charging at 276 watts. 26 volts are coming out of the 25 volt battery, and we're charging, the voltage of the other one is 13.52, charging at 20 amps. That is moving this to this. You cannot transfer power from one battery to another if the voltages are close to the same. They got to be different. And that's where the solar controller comes in. It's allowing you to charge the smaller batteries. Setting this up on the app, we could change the voltage of the other battery and the charge current. Now I got 20 because this sucker could take a good punch right now. If I was using something small like my little LiTime batteries, I would put it down to 2 amps or 4 amps just to give it a little bit of a slower charge. So there you have it. You got it. While we have this open, let's open up the LiTime app, and we're going to go in as a guest. You don't even have to sign up. There's the battery. There's the app. It has Bluetooth 5.0. Yeah, it's a pretty nice app actually. There we go. We're at 99% charge actually. We're almost filled right up. And it's showing us the amperage, the current. We're getting close to the very top of it, so it's probably going to be topped off and finished right away. So again, there is a sale on coming up March 25th to 31st. Get yourself this battery now. It's going to be one heck of a thing in your prep box, on your ham radio, whatever you're going to be taking it. I carry this around in my truck. It's kind of like my jerry can, my extra bit of juice, so I have the abilities to top anything off in my stash. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm Victor Alpha 5 Mike Uniform Delta 73s. See you at the next one.